Hey everybody, welcome to or back to my channel, My Kind of Stuff, and today I have a special readathon announcement. As I'm sure you guys know, Maggie announced her Romance Readathon 2024, which is Phantom of the Opera themed, and I am so excited. I just wanted to do a quick little announcement video and let you guys know the details and also what my role will be um, during this readathon. So let's start off quick with just like the basic rules. So it's really simple. Read a book, fill out the book log, rinse and repeat. That's it. I mean, it's a readathon. The point is to read, right? But this is definitely like a community team-based readathon. You can attack other teams. The Phantom is going to be out to get you because you are all competing to win Kristin's heart, and he obviously doesn't want that to happen. Every week, there's going to be optional activities that you can participate in to earn more points for your team. So there will be weekly Phantom challenges. You will make decisions as a group with just your team. And depending on what you pick or what you do, that will, positively or negatively affect your team. There will also be social media challenges to participate in, which earn your team more points. You can do those over on Instagram or in the Discord. There's also going to be auctions, and you will use the points that your team has earned to try to win different items. You're not going to know what these items do in advance, and it's an auction, so you may say your team's going to spend 500 points, but another team might spend 600 points on that same item, so they're going to win it. So it's definitely kind of a bit of a gamble, but let me tell you, these items are worth having. They give your team huge bonuses, so definitely worth checking out. And then also during the Phantom challenges, you will be able to attack other teams. Again, not everyone loves the competitiveness of it, but it's all meant in good fun. We're not taking this too seriously, and we're just here to have a good time. So just have fun with it. Now let's also talk about some of the ways you can earn points. So you earn a point for every page you read. And this is just kind of to make it so that everyone doesn't just focus on novellas and kind of ignore bigger books, like I notice happens in a lot of readathons. So we definitely wanted to go page-based for this one. You get bonus points for reading a romance book. You get bonus points for reading a book with a gothic atmosphere, and even more points for reading a Phantom of the Opera retelling or reimagining. We also have your trope pots. These are going to be the points that you use to bid on your auction items, and you get bonus points for reading any of the team's tropes, and we'll get into those in just a little bit. And you get double the bonus points for reading your team's trope. There are also going to be ways to earn your team a few extra bonus points for every book you read. On the form that you submit, there's going to be a place for you to put in your star rating, your spice rating, the genre, if it was an indie author, and then also if there was BIPOC or LGBTQ representation in the book, or if the author falls into one of those categories as well. And for each question you answer when you're filling out the form for the book you submit, you get some extra points. So it's a great way to just like passively be earning a few extra points, and it really doesn't take any more effort or time to fill out. All right, let's talk a little bit about the challenges. I've kind of already told you what they were, but just give you a little more detail on them. There is going to be a blind auction. And again, you can use the points from your trope pot to purchase abilities for your teams. Social media challenges. Again, you can post on Instagram or Discord, and you get an extra 100 points for each one you complete. And there are also the Phantom challenges, and you will have to solve riddles and puzzles to help defend your team weekly from the Phantom's attacks. And then there's also some different benchmarks that Only Maggie knows how, like, your parameters for unlocking those, but as a team, you will unlock abilities as you go based on how much your team has read so far throughout the month. And yeah, it's just going to be a ton of fun. And if you haven't participated in one of Maggie's readathons before, she did the romance readathon last year that was Bridgerton themed. So it was all focused around historical romance. And that was so much fun. And Maggie writes these beautiful, imaginative stories that change weekly depending on like what your team has done. And each team is going to have their own separate storyline going on, as well as like the overarching one. So Maggie just puts so much time and thought and effort into this. So definitely make sure you go check out her channel. She probably also did a way better job at explaining how everything works. So I will link her video down below. Make sure you go watch it and subscribe to her channel so you don't miss out on all the fun that's going to be happening. There will be tons of reading sprints, not just by Maggie, but also by the co-hosts and the Phantoms, which, speaking of the Phantoms, I am one of them. So as a member of Maggie's Patreon, she actually let us help kind of plan the readathon this year, which has been a lot of fun having all this input on the different elements and games within it, as well as like developing the characters and stuff. It's just been a lot of fun to participate in. There are a few of us Phantoms that actually have YouTube channels. So there's myself, there's Jenny over at the Haphazard Book Nook, there's Kristin at Kristin Lee's Corner, and there's Karissa from Boxers and Books. So make sure you go follow everybody because there will be tons of reading sprints on our channels, as well as all of the co-hosts, which we will be going over now as I announce all the different teams that you can pick from. All right, so the first team is Raul, the devoted and loyal childhood sweetheart of Kristin that has made his return to London with the intention of reclaiming his family's title. He now aspires to become a patron of the arts in hopes of reigniting the bond he once shared with the opera's young soprano. Will Kristin recognize him? Does she desire to recall their past? And is she open to the possibility of a second chance romance? So, co-hosting Team Raul will be Crystal from Books Forever After and Katie from Mrs. Pizza Reads. Again, everyone's channels are going to be linked down below. Go check everybody out. The tropes for this team to earn bonus points for your trope pots are going to be Friends to Lovers and Second Chance Romance. The next team are the opera owners. The billionaire twins, Amari and Zara, are the newfound owners of the French Opera House. They exude an air of authority and refinement with every step they take. Their commanding presence demands respect, and they brook no disobedience or deviation from their directives. In their world, there's little room for error, and Kristin is proving to be quite a distraction. So Team Opera Owners is going to be co-hosted by Jess from Honest Fiction and Kristin from Kristin Craves Books. The two tropes for this team are age gap romance and billionaire romance. Then we have the opera singer. Stella, the acclaimed diva of the French opera house, once unrivaled in her melodic prowess, now finds her supremacy challenged by the emergence of the young Kristin. Determined to maintain her position in the spotlight, Stella is prepared to go to any lengths. Yet, despite her animosity, she finds herself unable to resist the captivating allure of her talented and beautiful rival. So the tropes for Team Opera Singer are enemies to lovers and forced proximity. Team Opera Singer is going to be co-hosted by Jenn from the Book Refuge and Monica from A Little Bit of Monica. And we also have the ballet dancers, an enchanting embodiment of strength, grace, and beauty. The ballet troupe mesmerize with each graceful pirouette. Yet, beyond the stage, their primal movements beckon Kristin with a silent invitation, a promise to see her darkest desires become reality. Their combined charm and vibrant energy raise an alluring question. Can she only pick one, or can she have them all? And the tropes for this team are Why Choose and Shifter. And Team Ballet dancers are co-hosted by April from Happily Ever April, as well as Amber from Amber Reads Romance. And last but certainly not least, we have the Stagehand. Marco, a man of rugged demeanor and quiet strength, operates in the shadows behind the curtain, meticulously ensuring that Kristine's performance sparkles with perfection. His years amidst the grit of the backstage have hardened him into a gruff man who is willing to do anything for a job well done. Can two people from contrasting worlds meet in the middle and find love? The tropes for the stagehands are morally gray and opposites attract, and this team is co-hosted by Sam from Samantha Donovan and Joanna from XO Joe. All right, guys, that is the basic things you need to know about the readathon. This is a very Discord heavy readathon, so make sure down below you join the Discord, because that is where you're going to go to pick your team, do your challenges, get your phantom letters. Each team has like a little mailbox that they'll be getting their stuff in every week, as well as a team chat. So it's just going to be a ton of fun. I had so much fun last year with this. It's just a great way to get to know other people in the bookish community and make new friends. And also, Maggie worked really, really hard on some different bookmarks. She also designed some merch. So I will have the bonfire link and her Etsy linked down below. Make sure you go check everything out. I know there's some just generic bookmarks for the readathon, as well as ones more based on just the Phantom, and also some team specific ones as well. So yeah, make sure you guys go follow everybody, because you definitely don't want to miss out on any of the recommendation videos that I know are going to be coming next week. I will be having one as well. And also all the reading sprints and fun that are going to be on everybody's channels. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.